Now see, the last relationship that we will be doing is between total revenue and marginal revenue. Same when the price is falling. As we know, when more output is sold at a lower price or by lowering the price, the revenue earned from every additional unit will be falling. Okay. Now, that means my average revenue will fall and my marginal revenue will fall. Now, as we did in the cost chapter, marginal cost was a summation of it's a summation of total variable cost. Means it is an addition to that. Similarly, we will do here. Marginal revenue is addition to the total revenue when one more unit of output is sold. That means we are deriving it from the total revenue. Okay, so when one more unit of output is sold, so total revenue will increase when marginal revenue is positive. My total revenue will fall when marginal revenue is negative. My total revenue will be maximum when my marginal revenue is 0. Again, I am repeating, just as we did marginal cost and total variable cost relationship, that the curve under the area under the marginal cost curve, like I can show you once again. See, the area under the marginal cost curve was the total variable cost. Why? Marginal cost is addition to total variable cost. When one more unit of output is produced, it is an addition to the variable cost. So, marginal cost was indirectly an addition to this variable cost. When one more extra unit of output is so-called produced. So, TVC can also be obtained by summation of MC. As MC is what? MC is addition to the variable cost when one more extra unit of output is produced. So we can get the variable cost by summation of the marginal cost. So we can get the variable cost how? By summation of the marginal cost of all the units produced. So area under the marginal cost is TVC. Similarly, they have said here also, marginal revenue is addition to total revenue. So we can get total revenue by summing up the marginal revenue of all the units that we are selling. Okay. So marginal revenue is addition to total revenue. So total revenue has got a relationship with marginal revenue because we can get the value by just, we can get the value of total revenue by just summing up the value of marginal revenue of each unit of output sold. So as they have got a relationship, so total revenue will increase when marginal revenue is positive. Total revenue will fall when marginal revenue is negative. Total revenue will be maximum when marginal revenue is 0. See, the units sold, I am increasing. My average revenue as usual is falling. My marginal revenue, see, falling. It is becoming 0. It is becoming negative. Now I will consider these two columns. Okay. See. 5, 5. When it is positive, see, my total revenue is increasing. It is still positive, my total revenue increased to 9. When my marginal revenue became 0, my total revenue became maximum. When my marginal revenue became negative, my total revenue started falling. If I again consider this two table, to again show you the relationship, to show you the fall of marginal revenue and average revenue, see, average revenue is also falling, marginal revenue is also falling. But see the fall. This is more, this is less. See, it became 0, it became 2.25. It became negative, it became 1. So the fall of marginal revenue is more than the fall of average revenue. Marginal revenue is positive, TR is rising. Marginal revenue 0, TR is maximum. Marginal revenue negative, TR is falling. So the TR curve rises as long as MR is positive. TR curve rises as long as MR is positive. Now you will see the curve. TR is rising as long as my MR is positive. It reaches the highest point A when MR is 0 at point B. So it reaches the highest point A when MR is 0 at point B. It starts declining when MR becomes negative. It is starting to fall when my MR is negative. Now the relationship can be summed up as under. Okay. As long as MR is positive, TR is increasing. As long as MR is positive, TR is increasing. When MR is 0 at point B, TR is maximum at point A. When MR is becoming negative, it is going below, TR starts to fall. Now, some important observations. 0 and negative MR. MR can be 0 and even negative when price falls with rise in output. This we discussed earlier also. MR can be 0 when TR remains the same with rise in output. MR can be negative when TR falls with rise in output. Okay. See, MR can be negative when TR falls with rise in output. However, MR cannot be 0 or negative when price remains constant at all levels. Obviously, MR can never be negative. See, when my price is remaining constant, can MR become negative or 0? No. So that is what they are saying. MR cannot be 0 or negative when price remains constant at all levels of output. Now, total revenue, as we said, we can obtain total revenue by summing up the marginal revenue of all the units. But total costs can never be equal to summation of marginal cost. Like TR can be calculated by adding up the revenue realized from sale of every additional unit. But TC is the sum total of TFC and TVC. So that is why we cannot get it through summation EMC. Okay. So I will be explaining this logic in the next video.